Okay. So all of us know how to create a file. So I created one file here, and I saved the file under the same folder, that is G. Okay. Every time I use same folder, remember that there is one folder in G drive, and the folder name is WP division A. Okay. So this is the path where we are saving our files, and my file name is font demo.html. This is the name of my file. I have created a file with this extension, right? So after creating the file, what I did, I came here and I enrolled this tag, which is the first tag where compulsorily included for every XHTML file, isn't it? So I included that tag. After going to that tag, I started with what? HTML as a compulsion. Okay. I started with HTML. That is our main tag, HTML opening tag. Then I went for head. I took title. Inside that, I went for what? Font demo. So what is this font demo? This will appear in the search engine as a title of the web page. So I closed my title bar. I closed my head tag according to the rules, right? Then I opened my body tag. So into body tag, now what I wrote, first, I want to take this text here. I have taken a text saying, hope you doing well. Hello all. So this is my text which I want to display into the browser. So before displaying it into the browser, I want to apply some fonts for it. Okay. So if I do not apply fonts for it, what is going to happen? It will come in the black color. But if I want to apply some fonts here, so I have to take a tag called as what? Font, right? So what is that tag here? I have to take font. Okay, so I will just disable it. I will tell you how to type that font tag. Okay, so I took font, F-O-N-T font, just make the note of spellings. You should not take C-O-L-O-U-R, that is wrong, okay? Because we are taking attributes here. Attributes are just like keywords or properties. You have to take it according to correct variable name or correct keyword name. So the correct keyword name used here is font color is equals to. So how to type value? Compulsory you have to put in quotes. So suppose I will take red. I want to take a font in the red color. So color is one of the attribute of the font. Okay. So we have one more attribute. That attribute is called as what? Size. We can take a size for the font. You can take from 1 to 100 anything. Okay. But the maximum will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this size is given in terms of, always it is given in terms of pixels. Okay. Or sometimes millimeters and all. So I will take as 5, right? Then we can change the style of a font. Okay. So different font styles are there. What are that? We have Times New Roman. Okay, you can get this from MS Word. Times New Roman, Lucidia, Console. Okay, we have, just you have to take correct spellings. Okay, if you take wrong spellings, it will not give us correct font, right? So we have Lucidia. Just make a note of spellings compulsory from the MS Word, right? We have Lucidia, Calligraphy. Okay, we have Calibri, right? Then we have Agency. We have some font called as Shruti also. So these are different font face. What they are called? They are called as a font faces, right? Faces or the style of the font which are used for formatting. So these are the different types of what fonts. Okay. So I will share you that fonts later. So now I will take face, that is Verdana. It is also one more font, Verdana, Verdana. Then complete with the double quote, right? Now just put a closing tag here for the font, right? So after putting the closing tag in the font, what I'm doing, I'm taking H1. H1 is what? Heading 1. So I'm applying hello all. I'm applying heading 1 for hello all. Okay. I'm taking that in the H1 tag. This I'm using H1 element tag. Okay. And this is applied to hello 1 only because I'm closing the H1 tag here. Clear to you? Now, what I'm doing, after that, I'm closing the font tag here. I'm closing font tag here. Now, what it means, whatever I take inside the font tag, for that text only, these properties are applicable. So these properties are applicable only for hello all. Why only for hello all? Because we are closing the tag here. Okay. So whatever you take inside the tag, only there the properties are applicable. They are not applicable outside the closing tag. Okay, so we are closing the font here. Therefore, what happens after closing the font tag here? That font properties are not applicable for this. Whatever there in the body tag, that is applicable for this. Okay, so we are taking font tag here. We are closing the font tag here. Therefore, whatever is there inside the font tag, only for that the properties are applicable. They are not applicable outside the tag. So for hope you doing well, what will happen? The default font, whatever black color is there, that will come. And for this, these properties are applied. Color will be red, size will be 5, and the face will be Wordena. Clear to you? Now, how to execute? Before executing, make sure you're always saving your files, isn't it? Alt F, yes. So how you're going to save your file? Alt F, S, or you're also going to directly save option. Now, how to run this file, guys? So I will just open. First thing what I do is every time I open what? My folder. So where is my folder, guys? It is there in the G drive, isn't it? Every time you have to take care of that. I have created one folder into G drive, that is G :/WP division A. Now here what I have done, I have changed my settings that execute the file directly into the Chrome. So if you have a Chrome installed into your computer, if you save HTML file, it will obviously show this form. Okay. Earlier in my desktop, it was showing another form, that was Macromedia Dreamweaver. Now I have changed it. How to do that? See, right click, and then I have a Dreamweaver, which is IDE. I have Notepad also. So I can create files in both the editors. Okay. And open with. Okay. So these are the options where I can run my file. I can run here. I can run in Chrome. I have Internet Explorer. I have Microsoft Edge. Some of you might be having Microsoft, that is Mozilla Firefox also. So what I did, I chose default. So when I went to choose default, there what happened? After that, I selected Chrome, and then it was set. Okay, see here. So I chose what? Keep using Chrome. That's why what happened? All my files directly got converted into Google Chrome. But on your computer, there is no issue. Directly, it will take Google Chrome. You don't need to worry about that. Okay. Now I opened my folder, and then font demo, I will double click. Okay. After double clicking, what will happen? My file will get executed into the browser. So this is the output which I'm expecting into my browser. So what is this, guys? Here you can see that the font, whatever font I have taken, that is Hello All, which is there in red color H1, that is applicable. I am closing a font tag here. After closing the font tag, what is happening? It is not applying that text for this. Hope you doing well. It is not applying there. Why it is not applying there? Because I have closed my font tag. Is it clear? So wherever you want to apply different fonts, you can open the font tag and you can close the font tag. Okay. So this is one demo example, right? So I have taken one more example, that is this 2 examples I will include in your notes. You can refer anyone which is easy. One easy example I'm taking, one example which is bit lengthy and tough. You can write any one example in the exam. So the second example will tell you application of what? Different styles and different colors. So this is an example. Can you tell me which example is this? Already we have taken this example. No, which is this example? Anybody? Which is this example? Which tag example it is? Yes. It is example of formatting tags. Do you remember formatting tags? Huh? So I can see only 24 participants are there for today's class. Inform your friends that I am just taking the class early. Okay, see here. So this is an example of formatting tags. So here what has happened? We have seen one formatting tag, that is bold, B tag, italic tag, insertion tag, deletion tag, then super. This is SUP tag. This is SUB tag. So if I want to write like this B3, I'm using which tag? SUB. Okay. If I want to write H2O, which tag I'm using? SUB. Okay. So in this way, what we are going to do, we are going to take what? Different tags. This is an example of what? Formatting tag. Okay. This is an example of formatting tag. So same example I have taken. So I will show you the code now. So here is the code for this program. So see, here you can see some files, list demo, order demo. Already I have created the file. See in the tab. Already I have created these files and I have kept all these files open. Okay. Yes. Now I will open the file which I have created, file open. So when I click on open, I will go to second file, that is font tag. Just now we executed first file. That file is font tag, that is font demo. Now I will open second file, that is font tag, and I click on open. Then this file will get opened into Notepad. Okay. So this is the procedure to open the file into Notepad. Clear to you? Now what I did here, I have taken a header file as usual. It is beginning with the header file. Then I have taken HTML tag. I have taken body tag. I have taken center tag. This is one more tag. So what happens? Whatever contents you want to display into the browser, all will be in the center. So you saw here that everything is displayed at the center of the browser, isn't it? Everything is displayed in the center. Whatever output is visible, no, that is at the center of the browser. Or center, it appears at the central part, isn't it? So that is the reason here what happens is the formatting tag, center tag, actually the center tag is working in that way. Okay, then second tag we have here, I have taken a base font. Okay, so what is a base font? This is one more attribute of font tag. Okay, this is one more attribute of font tag. I am going to tell you how this base font is going to work. Okay, so let us take another next line. I will tell you how it executes. Now see here, this is your program of formatting tags. All the code is of formatting tag only. So see here, this is a normal text B, I, close I, strong, close the strong tag, close the font tag. Okay, so here I'm opening a font tag. So what happens in this font tag is, so here I'm using some fonts for this paragraph. Okay, I'm using for this entire paragraph, whatever paragraph I have taken. So here, whatever paragraph, for this paragraph, what I'm doing, I am applying one font for this, only this paragraph. So what is that? The text is normal, the text is bold, the text is italic, the text is strong. For these 4 lines, I am applying what? Font color blue. Okay, I am applying font color is equals to blue, size is equals to 5, face is equals to magneto. So this is one style. Magneto is also one font style. So I am applying these properties only for this area. Can you see that? Why? Because I'm closing the font tag here. So normal, bold, italic and strong will come in blue color, size will be 5 and face will be magneto. So if I have the output here, so if you see the output, you will come to know. Okay, see. So here, did you see that? Only for this area that is applicable. So what is that area? This area. Okay, this area, it is applicable. So here, for this area only, for normal, bold, italic and strong, what is applicable until here? What is applied? Blue color is applied. Okay. Similarly, for the other section, for this section, emphasized, marked, small and strong, you can see that the text is red, isn't it? Now, I'm telling this example to tell you how you can apply the font. Okay. So what are the rules of font tag? Font gets applied within the area, right? Okay. Within the area means, suppose if I take font tag, whatever you type in between the font tag and you close here, within that area, what is going to happen? All the properties will get applied. So you can apply font for single line, okay, or entire paragraph. Okay, just make a note for the spellings, make a paragraph, or you can also take it for the multiple lines. Okay, yeah. So this is for single line. Whatever this I'm using now, this is for single line. How will you do for multiple lines? This one, you will open here and then you will close it wherever it is needed. So here, see, it is for you can say that multiple lines or the entire paragraph. So in this way you can apply. Okay, So you can open the font tag here, write whatever you want to write in the body element and then close the font tag. Fine. Now, so for this next part, what I'm doing, I'm applying another font attribute. So what is that font attribute? I'm taking font color is equals to red, size is equals to 8, face is equals to Lucida handwriting. So see the spelling Lucida. It should be same. Lucida, there is a space here, and then handwriting H is capital. So you have to write same L capital space H capital. Otherwise, it will not show the output correctly. Okay. Then within this font tag, I'm applying this font tag for this area. What is that area? EM, that is emphasized, that is italic strong, mark tag, small tag, strong tag, and then I'm completing a font tag here. I'm opening it here and I'm closing it here. It means for this part, what is going to happen? Red color, size will be 8 and the font will be Lucida handwriting. So when I execute it, you can come to know what is the difference. See, this is the difference here. So you can see that the text is emphasized, the text is marked, and the text is strong. So this will not appear in red color. Okay, only the font style is changed because mark option will highlight the text when we use a mark tag. So we are using which tag here? We are using a mark tag. Okay, so whatever text you take inside the mark tag, it will come. Yes, okay, it will come by default in yellow color. Okay, it will come in yellow color. We cannot change we cannot update or we cannot change the color of font. Okay, we can only change size, and we can also change what the font face or font style or font type. Okay, so for mark it is not going to work. Clear to you? So in this way it is going to work. Now the last thing, here you can see one more paragraph is there. No, see here, what is that paragraph? That paragraph you can see here, which is the text is deleted, the text is inserted. Okay, even this, even you can see is this entire paragraph, whatever entire 4 lines are there. No, for that we are applying one font set. So what is the font set? Who will tell me? Can you tell me without seeing the code what I am applying here? Yes, anybody? I have font, then what I have to take? First, what I have taken? Which property, which attribute I have taken?
Color.
Okay, very good. CO yellow R is equals to double quote. Which color it is? Color is green, right?
Green.
Yes, very good. Then which attribute we have to take? Second one.
Size.
Yes, very good. I want everybody to answer size. By default, shall I take 10? Okay. Then what is the next? What is next? Font face it is. Okay, face is equals to, I have taken stencil, STENCIL. It is one style of font. Very good. See, you understood the code. Very good. So in this way, what you have to do, you have to write the code. Font color is green here, size will be 8 or 10, and font face is equal to stencil. And then this is applicable for all the 4 lines, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then what I have to do? I have to close the font tag. Understood? So if you forget to close the font tag, what will happen? That properties will be applied to all the lines until you close the tag. Okay, if you fail to close the tag. Okay, clear to you? So that is why you can close the tag. If you fail to close the tag, what will happen? If I write something after H2O, that will also appear in green color, right? So let me go back to code. See here. So as you said, font color is equals to green, size is equals to 10, face is equals to stencil. Clear to you? So we have del tag, the text is deleted, insert tag, the text is edited. See B3, this type of questions are definitely asked for 2 marks. What is that? If you want to write B3 batch, how you are going to write? First you are going to type B, then you are going to take SUP tag. Okay, then 3, Okay, and then close the SUP tag. Whatever you take inside the SUP will appear raised to. Okay, suppose I want to type like H2O. How I have to take? I have to take H, then I have to take SUB, then again I have to take what? 2. What you want to appear at the bottom, that you take in the sub tag, SUB. Okay, is it clear? SUB, right? So in this way you have to take it. So I want to give you a small assignment. Just write it down. This will be your homework. I will ask you in the next session. I want you to type like this: x square. Okay, so I will use another pen here. Just a minute, I'm writing it. I want you to write x square plus, okay, y square is equals to z square. Okay, so this is your homework. X square plus y square is equals to z square. Okay, another homework is H2SO4. Okay, so these are your 2 homeworks. Yes, just solve it. Right now, where I was, back to the font. So here I come back, and this is applicable to this paragraph. Understood? So why I gave you this example? This example is for telling you how to apply font. Okay, for multiple lines. How to apply font for multiple lines, and wherever you want to show, like wherever, from where you need to start and from where you need to close. Fine. Now we will see some flaws, and I will tell you some hints when working with the font tag. Okay, now the main thing which you want to see is one more tag within the font, that is the base font. Okay, so why I'm giving you examples in detail, because this subject will help you in your project developments also. So I want you to learn properly. That is why I'm taking examples in detail, guys. Right now, here I want to tell you is that, suppose, just notice this font tag. Font color is equals to blue, size is equals to 5, face is equals to Magneto. Right? Suppose I forgot to give the color here. Suppose I forgot to give the color here. I will just cancel the color. Right? I forgot to give the color here, and I will save the changes. So what will happen? Initially, what was the color here? The color was blue, right? The color was blue for this text. For this entire text, the color was blue. Okay. Now, when I execute this file, so after execution, directly you can refresh the Chrome if you had already executed that. So see now, this has appeared in what? The default color. This has appeared in the default color. Okay. So how it is happening here? See, I have set a color here. For example, I will remove this SSS. And one more thing, guys, for colors. So you can give color in so many ways. What are the different ways? I will tell you. One thing is, for color, you can write names of color. You can write codes of color. Okay. You can use what? Symbols. That is alpha numeric values. For example, how you are going to write? For example, you can write name of color. You can also write like this, hash, okay, CCC, or you can write the codes which appears only in number 0055, okay, and you can write in alphanumeric, okay. Sorry. So how you are going to write in alphanumeric? You are going to write hash AB1. So in this way, you can take different color combinations, okay. You can take names of the colors, or you can take codes, because normally on our desktop, all the colors will appear in the codes only. All the colors are appearing in the code format only. Fine. All right. So here what I will do, here I will take default color as red. I want default color as what? Red. So when you are taking the name, don't take hash there. Fine. Default color is red. And from here, what I have done, I have cancelled the color value. Now what will happen when I cancel the color value? When I re-execute it, okay, I'll just refresh the file. Initially, first save your file. Fine, then I will go here, and what I will do, once again, I will open the browser. I will go to font tag, and I will try to execute it. Fine. So we can see that still it is showing us black. Actually, what should happen here is it should take the default color which we have specified here, right? So if I'm not specifying the color here, it should go to the base font actually, and it should show me the red color. So that will be my default color. Okay. So 1 second, I will just check the code. Fine. Let me type it once again. So it is taking that blue color, right? So here what is happening? Base font tag by default it is not taking. Let me check once again. Okay, we'll check for the another thing here. We will check for font face. Okay, I will just remove the font face and we will check. Okay, let me check that. Okay, see here the font face is working. It means the face is applied here and that is a default. So which it took by default Arial. Okay, it took by default Arial. So what does this base font means? Base font means if you fail to give any of the value in this font tag, automatically it will take that attribute from base tag, right? So here what I did, I forgot to take or I didn't take the face value. Whereas the format expected is this. I have to take 3 attributes. One is font face, another is what? Font size, and another is what? Font color. So what I did here, by default, I skipped the face property. So if I skipped that face property from this font, what is happening there? It will take by default from this base font. Okay. So this is one example for what? Face, right? Now let me take second example. Let us check color here. Already I have taken red. So what I will do now, I will skip the size. So if I will skip the size from here, what is going to happen for this part? For this part, color will be red, face will be Lucidia handwriting, and size by default it should pick from here. That is size is equals to 2. So initially what it is doing, see, initially it is showing me this size, which is 8. Now if I refresh it, okay, so once when I refresh it, what it has to do, it has to take a default size of 2. Okay, so what is that 2 size? That size will be what? By default taken from this base font. Clear to you? Okay, so there is a minor execution error here, but once when we type, it will get executed, right? So this is how the base font is going to work. So how does that base font works, guys? So base font here, by default, it is applicable for what? All the features that we are taking, right? Clear to you? So whatever there in the base font tag, what is going to happen? By default, it will get executed when you skip any of the property in the font tag. Clear to you? Yes. Any queries? Shall we go to next?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes. So the main motto of this example is that I wanted to tell you that you can apply the font for the paragraphs for a line of a text. Okay. Or you can also apply for what? Any multiple lines also. Okay. So we have still 7 minutes remaining, guys. Yes, I will continue this session, and then again I have planned to take it at 12:35. Second session I will also take at 12:35. Okay. So today we saw example on the font tag, right? So we will do one assignment here for your understanding purpose. So I took a new example here, and then I took this title. Okay. This is my new file, right? So I have to save my new file. I will go to save, or I can go for file save as also. I went to the folder. Where is my folder? It is in G:WPA. So again, I took here font 2. I want to take one more example, that is font 2 HTML. Clear? Now, here what I will do, I will write something saying NAME. Okay. Name, right? Then I will take a break tag. Fine, I will take a break tag. Then I will take roll number. I'll take colon, and again I will take BR. BR means what? It will appear one below the another, right? Now I will take what? For example, address, ADDRESS, address colon, I will take one more break tag, right? Now I will close this body tag. Fine, I will close this body tag, and then I will close this HTML tag. Now I want you people to tell me the code. You have to tell me how to set font. I want you to set font for name attribute. So how you are going to set font for name attribute? Yes, how you are going to set? Yes, anyone? How to set? Who will tell? Yes, I want to set font for name. How to set? Hang set Madozo. How to set? Yes. See, I will execute this file now. So that is font 2. So when I execute this, you can see that name, roll number, and address, what has happened, they have appeared without any font. So what I will do, I will go back to font, right? And now I want name to appear in red color. So what I will do, font color, okay, is equals to, suppose I will take blue. Okay, now tell me where to close the font tag. I want only the name in blue color. Where to close now? Where to close that font tag? Tell me. Where to close this font tag? Yes.
The name attribute.
After name, where I have to close?
Attribute to name. BR or Belaka.
After BR or before BR?
After BR.
No, I have to close before BR. See. /FONT. I have to close font here because for this name, I am applying this properties. BR means what? Break line. Break line means what? Type the name and then go to the next line. Understood? Type the name and then go to next line. That is why I'm using break tag, because all will come to the next line. If I forget to take BR tag, what will happen? See. If I do not take break tag, what will happen? See here. So roll number, name and roll number will appear on the same line. Understood? They will appear on the same line. So we don't want to do that. So for that reason, what I'm doing here, I'm taking a break tag, that is BR. Clear to you? That's why I'm taking that break tag. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, one more thing I want to tell you. Let us see what, suppose if I want to set what the size, okay? Or I will take what font face is equals to, suppose I will take another font STENCIL, stencil. So in this way, what you can do, you can set what the font face, right? Now just go to Chrome and refresh it. Okay, see. After refreshing, you saw that the name appeared here is colon, okay? And for that, the default size it is taking now. Did you see what it is doing? For name, it is taking default size now. So from where it is taking the size? See here, it is taking the size from here. Size is equals to 5. Okay, size is equals to 5. It is taking that default size from this base font. So in this way, if you take entire font tag and if you take properties and you skip some property, automatically it will take from base font. Okay. Now what I will do? I want to set for roll number. So how shall I set for roll number? Again, I have to come here. I have to take font. I can take, for example, I will take font face is equals to, again, I will take stencil. Okay, I will close this font here. Now where to close the font tag? Here. So let us close it here, FONT font. Okay, save the file. Again, go back to the Chrome and again run the file. Clear? Okay, so it is coming in black color. So why it is coming in black color? Tell me, guys. Because I have not set what a color property here. Yes, I have not set a color property here. So suppose I set size here. Size is equals to, suppose I will take another size called as what? 6, or suppose let us take 8. Now save the file and again rerun it. Okay. Fine. Okay, I have not set the color here. So in this way, guys, the font tag is going to work. So do try these examples. Okay. And in the next class, I will tell you about image tag. Fine. So let us conduct a class at 12:35. Join back at 12:35. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.